Hello, everyone. My name is Christian Eschbach, and welcome to another one of my album reviews. Alright, everyone, this is going to be kind of a short review because I don't have really any information on this at all outside of what's in this album, like in the packaging for songs here and whatnot. There's no barcode on it, nothing. I'm going to assume it was self-produced to some type of degree or self-released through one of those publishing groups or something, you know, like they paid for some studio time, did a recording, and then released it kind of thing. All I've got is the metadata that comes up on the computer, which says that the album was released in 2001 and it's traditional country. Now, I'm going to cover some basic stuff right off the bat here. Basic female country. When I say basic, I mean, like, she's very good. She's got a great voice for a country singer, like, but she's just that. She sounds how she looks singing country. Actually, I don't think that picture represents her countryside enough. You know, and this tells you, like, when that's the inside, that tells you kind of what we're talking about for the value of production done in here. You know, the CD itself. You know, it's definitely a DIY or whatnot, or close to a DIY. It's not a real proper release. And I think that Karla definitely, to me, she sounds like a Dixie chick. You know, the singular, you know. There's definitely some multi-tracking on here and whatnot, so at points it does get up to plural. And once again, great voice and whatnot, but the whole album kind of sounds like it's just one of the local bar bands, you know, one of the big bar bands or whatever, or the, you know, well-talented, well-rehearsed bar band, a top 40 bar band, but for country music kind of thing. And you put them into a studio for a day to record a bunch of the songs that they play regularly at the bar just to sell for anybody who might want it. And that's kind of what this album is to me. That's the overall sound at the end of the day. There are 2 songs on here that are written by Karla and I'm assuming other members of the band. But it's basically all other people's music for the most part, from what I can tell. So you got The Fastest Girl Alive. Not a promising start to the album for me. It sounds like a Dixie Chick song, musically kind of like Goodbye Earl, very cliche pop country-esque. Which for the first song on the album, or for an album where it's supposed to be classified as traditional country, is kind of a little surprising. The instrumentation, I would say, is a little more traditional country, but the music overall is definitely a little more pop leaning. Not current pop, because current country pop versus country pop from a few years, you know, from when this would have been released back in 2001. This would have been pop as in Shania Twain pop. This would have been pop as in Dixie Chicks kind of pop. You know, not, you know, you still have a very traditional element to it, but it's still more commercially viable, you know, definitely more to a broader audience. Or at least people that are into female country artists. Because wow, man, very cliche on this one. Okay. After that, we get into This Love, which is just more of everything I just said. Hunger Pain. This one's the first one that feels definitely more traditionally country, female vocal, kind of slower song. Then you get to I Don't Love You Like You Do, which is basic to me. Single Girl. This one's a decent enough song. It's fun and playful. I can see women in a bar hitting the dance floor and having a little fun with this song. This is, you can see why it's the title track to the album. It's got that vibe to it. Makes sense. Homecoming Queen. This one is. This one I actually have issues with lyrically. This is good old country boy goes off to war, doesn't come back. Sounds like he leaves a bun in the oven on his way out, and everybody assures her that he would have got a ring on the finger, but she didn't get the ring on the finger, so now she is what she is. And I'm not I'm not a fan of giving sympathy in those cases. Like the way that the song does, it just doesn't work for me. It's not a bad song. It doesn't work for me. She Loves You. At this point, I've hit country fatigue. It has been very basic. Even an up tempo number like this one makes me want to tap out and just say, no, I've had it. I'm done. Louisiana Rain, still, it's getting worse. Like at this point, I was really pushing to get through the album. I actually had to take a break after this song. I couldn't, I had to have a break. It was enough. Like I'm going to do right now. All right. When it comes to retrieving the metadata for these albums, I don't know who's responsible for programming metadata or where they get it from or whatnot, but this one's got a wonderful little trip up on it. The song's called Giving a Little Time, which is what it's called on the back of the album here. But the metadata came up saying Giving a Little Rain. So I was like, okay. And that's about the most interesting thing about this song. It sounds like every other song on the album so far. Between the Stones and Jones, this is a cheap pop, not a cheap popular song. It's a cheap pop as in, just name dropping for the sake of name dropping or reference dropping for the sake of reference dropping to kind of make it push over better with the crowd to get more of a reaction out of it. Then you got Tell Me Why. I really don't care for the song. It romanticizes women that refuse to leave bad relationships. And country's got a huge thing about that. Stand by your man, kind of thing, whatever. And I don't, I don't get it. I don't get the fascination with it. The play the victim card kind of thing. No, it doesn't work for me. Where's the fire? Where's the fire in this song? And I forgot to mention, Giving a Little Time, the one where the most interesting thing about it was the metadata being messed up. That's one of the songs written by Kelly Crawford. And then the last song on the album, This Will Be, is also written by Kelly Crawford. And this one is a nice little country number. It really is. But it's everything I've already said, It's just kind of basic, generic, nothing overly popping about it, nothing special about it, nothing... I think the production value on it may have been part of the problem with this album. I think maybe if the band was a little more lively, it might have been better. I went and listened to a couple clips online that I found of Karla Crawford to see if I could get some information really, and she's lovely voice and she sounds great and whatnot. She's got a good live energy, but she's not. It's not even like a good country rockin' kind of band, It's just kind of. It's a basic girl country band, what you'd expect from a girl country band. I hate to say it, It just the energy's there, but it's not there, you know, like it's there, you know. Anyways, all right, I rambled on enough. I'm sure I've offended enough people too. If anybody's watched this one, I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you think. Have I been too hard on Karla here? I mean, I don't know. On your way down to the comment section to let me know what you think. Yeah, you will see a link that'll take you over to Patreon. You can contribute that way. Also, you'll see a link that goes to TWA, Trampoline Wrestling Association, another production I am associated with. Like button, subscribe button, bell for notifications. If you're on Rumble, there's a join and follow button, and TWA is on Rumble as well. Peace, love, take care.